In this video, we're going to look at pre-1990 Volkswagen search volume on coltcars.us in the first 4 months of 2021. Please note, I'm no expert on the Volkswagen. I'm just compiling all the different search terms that people use on the site. And I kind of put the terms into buckets and then kind of group everything together, and this is what I've come up with. With thousands of new listings every week, the Volkswagen Beetle accounts for about 20% of the search volume for pre-1990 Volkswagens on coltcars.us. Next, we've got the VW Scirocco, which accounts for about 8% of the pre-1990 Volkswagen search volume, but there are just very few listings. The first and second generation VW bus, another 20% of the Volkswagen search volume on coltcars.us. And now what may be a little surprising is the Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, which accounts for 30% of the VW search volume and nearly cracks the top 10 in vehicles searched on coltcars.us in the first quarter of 2021. With about 5% of the search volume comes the VW Corrado. And this model spills into the 90s, but I think the first year of production is 1988, so we're going to count it. The Rabbit and Golf account for just about 3% of the search volume on coltcars.us. And the third generation VW bus, the Vanagon, accounts for another 3% of search volume. The Volkswagen Type 3 accounts for roughly 12% of search volume on coltcars.us. And finally, the Volkswagen Thing accounts for just 1% of the pre-1990 VW search volume. So that's how the pre-1990 VW search volume numbers look today. This is for the first 4 months of the year 2021. It seems to me the numbers are a little wonky. I would guess that these percentages will all level out. For example, the VW Thing should have more search volume. The Golf should have more search volume. I would imagine the Scirocco and Corrado are a little high right now in comparison to the other models, but we'll just have to see what happens.